everyone. Good evening, everyone. Welcome tonight. Welcome to this session tonight. So good to have everyone. Please, let's start inviting our friends. Oh, Wuren, so good to have you. Boss, so good to have you. Yes, you're welcome. Good to have you. So good to have you. All the way from South Africa, you are welcome. You're welcome. So good to have you. So tonight we're dealing with thriving excellently in marriage and relationship. Thriving excellently in marriage and relationship. At some point you might be hearing our boy's voice. You know, he too wants to be part of it.
Hello.
Yeah.
It's so good to be back.
That's right.
It's been a whole lot since day 1, and today is day 3.
Yes,
and this is the grand finale.
Grand finale.
Who's happy? Yes.
Yes, sir.
So yes, everybody, you're welcome. Thank you for joining. It's so great to have us here.
Yes.
Thank you. We'll just wait for like some few minutes
for other people
to
join us.
Before we start. Woo-hoo.
So we can also post online, let our friends know that we're live. Yes, we are live. We are live.
So how's the day been? How was church today?
So please drop in the comment section. Let's see, how was the day?
Not too stressful, a little bit stressful. Almost resting.
Yes.
Ayola Africa.
Yes, Ayola Africa. Welcome. Please just put in the comment section, where are you joining us from? We'd like to know where exactly you're joining us from. Yes, you can hear some color tunes on that. Yeah. So
where are you joining us from, Ayola Africa? You're welcome. Yes. How will you remove it? Stephanie Cole, you are welcome. Woo-hoo. It's so great to have you. You're welcome. Welcome you. How's the day been? How was church today? We trust that you attended church. How has it been? Hope you're not too tired. And yes, today is day 3. Exactly. And tomorrow is the wedding anniversary. I've been on the iPad mode for some hours, and it's been God all through. And we are so happy to be doing this. Yes, we are so glad. You are welcome. Welcome once again. Please send invites to your friends, to your contact list.
Yeah, send invites, send reminders.
Yeah. Life will be starting in any moment from now, and we don't want them to lose on any information that we'll be starting with. So we want them to join so that we can start as soon as possible. And we'll also be inviting our guests, our spiritual huge guest, Pastor Bisi Adewale, to join us. So let's just wait for like 1 or 2 minutes before we start.
Yeah. So Pastor Bisi Adewale, don't worry, very soon we'll be reading out his profile, so you will know who he is. The author of over 125 books on relationship and married life. He's a fantastic coach, a fantastic counselor. He's been in this for a long time, Yeah, I know some of you are seeing our baby. He's saying hi. Wow, Pastor Adewale Adesola. Oh, so good to have you, Mama. Wow. Thank you for joining, Ma. Thank you for joining, Ma. So good to have you. Yeah, Aishat, welcome. Please, we'd like to know, please drop on in the comment section where you're joining us from. We'd like to know where you're joining us from. And also, please send reminders to everybody. Yes, so Mama, yes, my people. We celebrate you, Mama. Welcome.
You, Mama.
All right, so everybody, please reach out to your friend, your contact list. Reach out to them and let us. Oh, awesome! Hi, Shad Edinburgh. Awesome. Welcome. So good to have you. Yes, so Pastor Adesola, yes, so joining from Lagos. Welcome, yes, Mama. Welcome. So good to have you. So good. I know there's somebody else here joining us from South Africa. Yes, so good. Yeah, so today is the grand finale. We started on Friday. We started for singles majorly on Friday and yesterday. Friday was a fantastic session. Yesterday was even more fantastic, and we know that today is going to be far the greatest. Yesterday we had relationship with Kunle, a fantastic coach and counselor, and in fact, the session yesterday was mind blowing. Mind blowing. Adedunke, welcome. Please put in the comment section where you're joining us from. Let's know where you're joining us from. The session yesterday was mind blowing. So Johannesburg essay. Yes, so welcome, bros. Welcome. So good. And today's session will also trust. Yes, Olagunju 2571. Yes, so and it's Oluwamuyiwa. Welcome. So good to have you guys. So please, as you're joining, let us know where you're joining us from. So this season we're doing a lot of this season. We're doing a lot of free book. Retaining the Right Man Made Easy. I'm going to show you guys a copy of it so that you see it. There's a promo right now. If you want that, you can get any price that you want. Just click on our link in bio to get yourself a copy of it. And if you prefer the hard copy, if you walk into any of the bookshops of Roving Heights or Bible Wonderland in Nigeria, if you walk into any of those bookstores, or even you can order online and they will get it to you. Once you get it, the hard copy, send us the details, send us information. You can DM us that, oh, you got this book from Roving Heights or Bible Wonderland, and show us the proof. Once you do that, you would be qualified for a free counseling session with us. Yeah, a free counseling session with us. We're doing this, and this is ending on the 10th of this month. Whoa, Baba is here. So just give us a second.
We are in Nigeria. Yes. Welcome, Papa. We welcome you. Thank you, sir, for joining us. Welcome, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Just give us a minute. In like 1-2 minutes. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome, everybody. Warren from Johannesburg, South Africa. Salute you. Salute. Welcome. It's so good to have us here. So as I was saying, I was talking about the book. Yes. So if you purchase any from any of the bookstore, Bible Wonderland or Roving Heights, anywhere in Nigeria, you qualify for a free session with us, free counseling session with us. So please hurry, because the promo ends on the 10th of this month. So please hurry and get this. Then the other B is my cuz who's happy. Yeah, so I'd noticed the trend that mothers, when they have their babies, they tend to be laid back, they tend to be low on energy, they tend to feel that that is all that is to having or to life. Some of them lose the sense of purpose, they lose their sense of identity. They just want to just have their kids and then just have their kids and then continue with life. The things that they are supposed to do in life, they end up not doing it. They feel unmotivated. Some people even go as far as getting depressed. Postpartum depression is a thing out there that needs to be addressed also. So these are the things that I've noticed and had been a trend, even amongst the prominent go-getters out there. They find themselves trying to refine themselves after having children, and having knowledge of this would help you to reroute, and it will help you to navigate your way through challenges in life, and help you to put you back on track very easily if you found your track. And if you are yet to find your track, it will help you to discover what you're supposed to be doing in life. So the course, the registration is open already for the course. The course will be kickstarting by June, but registration is open. So please do well to get the course for your wife, for yourself, if you have a kid, or if you just have you're just having a kid, or you're an expectant mom or expectant dad. Is a course that you would really like to get. So it will explain all about pregnancy, all about delivery, what to expect postpartum, raising the kids and all. So it's a must-have, really. It's really a must-have.
And I want of the things about that course is that it also speaks about purpose.
Yes.
Because sometimes we notice that women, once they give birth like this, it's like their life is stuck.
Yeah.
So some of them don't know how to pick up life after delivery.
Yes.
You understand? So you just see some on the street, you see them, they are all flabby and looks like there's nothing going on in their lives. So how do you find purpose? Do you understand? After delivery. You understand? So those are some of the things that the course actually deals with. Mayor Falintin, welcome. SY Seidu, welcome. Relationship Life with Kole, so glad to have you. Yeah, in fact, the session with him yesterday was the bomb. It was the bomb. I'm telling you, fantastic. Yeah, so we're going to be posting the replay and also on YouTube, so that those people who missed it will be able to see it. And Sisi Nini, so good to have you here. So good to have you. Our Papa is in the house. Our Papa in the house. But before I call him up, here is the book I was telling you about, Attracting and Retaining the Right Man Made Easy. Yes, 10 effective steps to marrying a good man. This is fantastic for every single lady out there. The good part with it is, even guys, yes, so we honor you too. We honor you too, coach. Yeah, so even guys that have read that book have messaged me and said, wow, this is so much wisdom. And the reason why it's even important for men as well, single men as well, is that you would know what ladies are looking for from you. It's one thing for you to know what you are looking for in a lady, but it's one thing also for you to know what the ladies are looking for, so that you can plan yourself and prepare yourself in that regard as well. So please, where can we watch the replay of yesterday? Don't worry, we're going to post it. We're going to post it either today or tomorrow. If you don't see it today, you'll see it tomorrow. So we're going to post the replay on Instagram and also on YouTube. After we post on Instagram for a few days, we're going to pull it down and put on YouTube, so that everybody can always have it. So before I call Papa, let me just read his profile. I'm honestly, if for those of you that follow us very well, you see on our caption we put it there that this for us is a big deal. Honestly, it's a big deal because we know who this man is. Is a gem. When he speaks wisdom, he speaks grace, he speaks power, he speaks life. In fact, by the time you watch this session and follow it, you will understand what I'm saying. If you have never met him before, you will see he's just a tip of the iceberg. Anything relationship, marriage, is on top of his game. Always. And he has written over 125 books. 125. Who does that? I mean, who does that? Pastor Bisi Adewale does that, you know, yeah. So, Gideon, Gideon Dosu, welcome. So great to have you. So, let me just read his profile. I read his profile shortly. At some point, you may be hearing our boy's voice. You know, just take it as a soundtrack. Yeah. So, Bisi Adewale is a presidential member. He's a presidential member of American Association of Christian Counselors. He's an international conference speaker on marriage, parenting, and family life, and the author of more than 120 best-selling books. You know, so they are not just books; they are best-selling books. So he's a best-selling author of over 120 books on family life. Some of the titles include "Before You Say I Do," "Preparing for Marriage," "Married Without Tears," "Just After You Say I Do," "Secrets of an Irresistible Wife and Husband," 8 Desperate Needs of a Husband and Wife, Parenting Teenagers, Romance Your Way to Better Marriage, Parents Teaching Manuals, Parenting Boys, Parenting Girls, among others. His books are available on Amazon.com, Seller.co, and other platforms worldwide. Pastor Bisi Adewale, trained accountant. He's the president of Family Booster Ministries International, established in 1999 to restore, remold, repair, and rejuvenate all dilapidated homes, and to bring sons and daughters of God together in holy matrimony. He is happily married to Yomi, a fellow of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, ICANN, Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria, CITN, sexual purity advocate, marriage counselor, a relationship coach, and trauma healing expert. Trained by the Bible Society of Nigeria, American Bible Society, and American Trauma Healing Institute. Pastor Bisi Adewale is present on social media: Instagram at Bisi Adewale, Twitter at Bisi Adewale, LinkedIn at Bisi Adewale, TikTok at bc.adewale, facebook.com/Bisi Adewale, email at bisiadewale.gmail.com. So if you are not following Pastor Bisi Adewale yet, follow him now at Bisi Adewale on Instagram here, on Facebook, on YouTube, on TikTok, and also on LinkedIn. Yeah. Pastor, I know 28. Daddy, welcome, sir. So good to have you, Daddy. Welcome, sir. Papa, Pastor Bisi, please, sir, send us a request so that we can add you to join the live, sir. Please send us a request, sir, so that we can add you to join the live. Please send us a request. So while we're still waiting for his request, if you have people that you want to join this live session, the good thing about this live session today is that it's for both married and singles, thriving excellently in relationships and marriage. Now, why did we take that topic? We took that topic because we see a lot of marriages where people are just struggling. Quite alright, they are married and they still stay married. But have you seen scenarios where some women will tell you that, see, the only reason why I'm in this marriage is because of my children. Once my children have grown up, forget it, I'm leaving this marriage. And we see that again and again. The funniest thing about this is that it is not only the women. It's not only the women that feel that way, but even the men too. It's like they are managing. So we want people to go from managing to actually becoming, enjoying that marriage. Do you get? That's our goal, that's our aim, Okay, Pastor Bisi, all right, sir. Good day. Oh, Papa in the building.
Yes,
Good evening, sir. Man, welcome, sir.
Pastor, how is your family?
Sir?
Thank
yes,
you.
Sir.
How is the family? How is the work of God?
We're doing very well, sir. We're doing very well, sir.
Congratulations on your wedding anniversary.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
We thank God for your life. It will grow better and better.
Amen. Amen.
Let me see the face of my baby. I want to
Yes,
be part
so
of
yes,
it.
yes,
How are you? How are you? God bless you. You
amen,
will prosper in the name
amen,
of Jesus.
amen,
Shall be well with your soul in Jesus'
amen,
mighty name. We pray.
amen,
God bless you.
amen.
Congratulations.
Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So it's so good to have you, sir. It's so good, so good. We're highly honored, yes, to have you, sir. The title says,
Thank you.
yes, thriving excellently in the is to let people know how to successfully thrive. Not just thriving, but striving excellently in both their relationship and marriage. So this is a combination of teaching for both singles and the married, so that everybody can have an awesome experience. So over to you, sir. Over to you, sir.
Yes, I appreciate all of you. Me,
Sir.
house. I think I see Kunle in the house.
Yes, he's in the
Kunle,
house.
relationship life with
Yes.
Kunle. God bless you. I Port Harcourt today is another man that is doing well. I want to. The first thing I want to do is to encourage you, your wife. You have started where don't allow result to move you. Let your calling and your passion to move you. If you allow result to move you, when there's no result here, you will pack it up. You will pack it up. I heard you announcing the number of books I've been able to write. I didn't write it because I was making money in the beginning. The first book, I sold 500 pieces for 3 years. 500 copies for 3 years. So if it's about money, I will pack it up. If I pack it up, you wouldn't have known me. So go for passion. Just enjoy yourself. Just enjoy yourself. Yeah. Just enjoy yourself. If you just have 13 people following you on Instagram Live tonight, oh, that's a whole lot of big community. Think of 5 years to come. Think of 10 years to come. It will bloom. It will blow. So please keep it up. And my daughter, thank you for supporting this cause. Thank you for doing it together. I'm proud of both of you. I'm proud, very proud of both of you. There's nothing beautiful in an egg. It doesn't look beautiful. But if the egg can keep the egg where it's supposed to be, it will soon hatch. And it will soon be a chick. A chick will soon become a chicken. A chick will soon become a cock. A cock will soon crow. Or a chicken will soon lay eggs. That is ministry. That is work like this. Focus, tenacity. Don't listen to anybody. I believe will hear about you. Try living excellently in marriage is a topic that everybody should listen to. Everybody should listen to it. And you see, a lot of people, if you hear me in the last few months, I've been talking about kind of marriage. Anybody that have been following me, you have understood what I mean by that. The first kind of marriage is the one I call tragic marriage. A tragic marriage is at least one party in that marriage. The second kind of marriage is traumatic marriage. The marriage this time around will not take the life of anybody, but nobody will have peace. Nobody will have peace in it. Nobody will die, but nobody will be at peace. The third one is what we call plastic marriage. Plastic marriage. A lot of couples that you think are doing well, many of them are plastic. lot of couples that you see, oh, you say they are enjoying themselves, they are enjoying their life. They are plastic in nature. So in tragic marriage, somebody must die. That the thing that quickly come to mind is the marriage of our sister Ochinachi. That's a tragic marriage. That's a tragic marriage. The traumatic marriage, she was having traumatic marriage till the day she died. From the marriage that made you to beat your head as if you are mad. The marriage that you wake up, you look at yourself, you see your bedroom as a cell. You see, so a tragic marriage is a cemetery. A traumatic marriage is a prison. Is a prison yard. A plastic marriage is an hostel. It's an hostel. In a plastic marriage, the third one is the plastic marriage. In a plastic marriage, everybody will have peace, but nobody will have joy. Nobody will have joy. When we were in primary school, we are going to, I remember they pair me with a girl. Everybody were in primary school, one way or the other, they will make sure that you sit down with a girl. So when you sit down with a girl on a chair, we boys will bring a ruler. We're going to divide the desk into two, the chair into two, so that the girl bum will not cross. If the girl bum cross, we will beat the girl. So the girl will be very careful not to cross the line, so there will be peace. But she's not happy. There is no joy. That's a plastic relationship. I'm not beating her. I'm not fighting her. But we can't talk. She can't take my pen. She can't take my pencil. She can't take my. We can't relate. She can't get water for me. She can't take where. I remember the girl I usually beat there. I can still remember her name now. Until the day I had that brother came to my class in primary 2 to beat me up. Until the day the other brother came and beat me. So we have tragic marriage. Many people are building tragic marriage. The marriage that will solely lead to death of one of them. We have the traumatic marriage. Marriage where nobody is enjoying anything. Everybody is at. Oh, I remember my former landlord, my former landlord, himself and the wife, they were fighting so much that nobody was using the sitting room. Nobody was using the sitting room. The sitting room was empty. So when you come back, everybody go to your room, go to your bedroom. Nobody was using the kitchen because you don't want to be poisoned. So your room is your kitchen. Your room, the only thing they come to do is the toilet. And they will see each other like this and go, who is in the toilet? Daddy, get out, I want to poo. They are gonna be, and the woman will come out quickly, rush to her room. Rush to her room. That's a traumatic marriage. And they were like that, tense up. Everybody is afraid that somebody will poison. When they are going out, they go out with their kids. If you don't close the door of the house, there's nothing to steal. And that's why you don't break into the house. They don't talk to each other. I remember the husband bought a car. The wife never entered into that car. And for about 2 years, she was struggling to get her own car. After about 2 years, she was able to get her own car and park it gloriously beside the husband's car. She was very happy. We separated for each other. She never entered into her own car one time because she didn't know how to drive. The car was there, rotting, rusted, there. Wow. It was it. Everybody, the husband bought a land, the wife bought a land. They were both building, nobody completed their homes. So that is a traumatic marriage. That's a traumatic marriage. A marriage where there's no peace, but there's no death. But a traumatic marriage can go ahead and lead to death. It can be, in fact, before a marriage can be tragic, it can be tragic and traumatic for 5-10 years non-stop. So the third one is the plastic. where there will be peace, but there will be no joy. There will be no playfulness. There will be no romance. There will be no fun. There will be no cheerfulness. There will be no joy. There will be no hugging. There will be no holding of hand. There will be no attention. There will be no affection. There will be no protection. Oh, it's a bad place to be. So they are not fighting. At times, religion could have caused this. They will think that the best they can do for themselves. At times, lack of knowledge, religion or culture can cause it. The man is a good man, the wife a good wife, but they can't touch each other. They can't play together. So everybody seeing them around, we even be using their own marriage to pray because it's a fantastic marriage to them. But as time goes on, if they didn't work on their plastic marriage will suddenly become a traumatic one. So marriage has a way of degenerating if you are not making efforts. It's like a ripe orange, a ripe potato, a ripe pawpaw. If you don't preserve it, it will soon deteriorate and become bad. So most of the time, marriage is ripe. You need to preserve it. You need to work on it. And preservation of a ripe potato does not happen naturally. Nature will work on that potato. Nature will work on that pawpaw. Before you know it, you have bears that will be coming. And likewise, when the marriage is bad, you will see birds. You see vulture. I call them vulture in one of my books. They be coming. When family members see that your marriage is not all right, you are not preserving it, they will come around. They will try to influence you. If your friends see that your marriage is not what it's supposed to be, they come around. I call them vultures. Vultures. They begin to get closer. You know, your marriage can be around 3 people. Your marriage can be around chickens. Your marriage can be around vultures. Your marriage can be around eagles. When your marriage is around vulture will influence you to hate your wife. We influence you to fight your husband. We influence you to hide your number, to hide your account details. We influence you to do every wrong thing. It is vulture that normally say, blood is thicker than water. Blood is thicker than water. You better love your mommy. You better love your sibling more than your wife. You better hide everything. You better make your wife, make your sibling your next of kin. Ìyàwó lè yá lọ, obìnrin lè kọ̀ ní o, women can go away o, ọkọ lè kọ̀ ní o, ìyàwó lè yá lọ o. You better be careful. You better watch your back. That is the gospel they will be preaching to you. And if you fall into that gospel, your marriage begin. So now, you know the marriage is right. When you now put it inside between the vulture, inside the song, it degenerates fast to the level of traumatic marriage. So when you are traumatic, you rush back to the vulture. Yeah, my husband is doing this. So, they said, no, don't take nonsense. Go back home, go and do this, go and do this. They add to the degenerating. Please note this, anybody listening to me, marriage can degenerate naturally. It's not can. Marriage will degenerate. It's like when you have a garden. When you have a garden, if you don't weed it, you will have a forest in your hand in the next few months. So if your garden must be clean, if your flower must be well stressed in the front of your house, you must continue to cut it. In the front of my house, the garden there, you will see the gardener come 2 or 3 times a week to come and cut, the flower. To come and you see them coming with something that look like a scissors. They begin to tend it. If they don't tend it for 3 weeks, you will see different flower growing wide. So marriage tend to degenerate naturally. If you want to destroy a marriage, you don't need to go and learn. Just do nothing. Do nothing. Don't play. Don't joke. Don't touch. Don't do anything. Then the marriage will begin to degenerate. So any marriage that will work You must start to work it naturally. You must work it. You must work. It depends on your work, W-A-L-K, then on your work, W-R-K, then on your what. Your what is your character. Your what is your attitude. Your what is your manners. There was a time I was teaching about manners in marriage. You can have good manners. You can have bad manners. Some people are good at work. They have good work ethics, good work manner. Some people are good in church. They have church manners. When usher says, sit down there, they sit down. Pastor says, rise up, they rise up. We want to contribute, we want to pay that, they pay that. Those are good church manners. Some people, they have good table manners. When they are eating, you like it. But when they get to marry, they have bad marriage manner. The same man entering the office that talk well in the boardroom will suddenly look at his wife and say, you are stupid. You are stupid. The same, he's talking to a 52-year-old woman like that. And his boss in the office is a 29-year-old girl. And the girl will say, Mr. Oladeji, bring that file. You say, yes, ma. Yes, ma. He's having good. Anywhere you are not having good manners, nobody will want you in the place. Unfortunately, the place we are not having manner most of the time is in marriage. So your work, W-A-L-K, the way you work with your wife, the way you work you're working together, how you communicate, those are then they work your efforts to make that marriage work. When you offend each other, you normalize, you reconcile, you call each other to order, you pray together, then you what? This WWW, they are the power behind every marriage that is thriving. I just digress into that place. I mentioned 4 kinds of marriage. I mentioned only 3. Number 1, I said tragic marriage. Marriage that will take the life of one person, at least one person. At times, it can take the life of 2 of them. At times, one will die, one will go to prison. So 2 of them are dead. The second one, we have what we call the traumatic one. Marriage where there will be no peace. Then we have the plastic marriage. Marriage where there will be peace, but there will be no joy. Then we have the romantic marriage. Romantic marriage. Marriage where there will be peace, there will be life, there will be peace, and there will be joy. There will be life, there will be peace, and there will be joy. Some people call it blissful marriage. Some people call it joyful marriage. Some people, that's why I don't want peaceful marriage. I don't encourage people to go for peaceful marriage. Peaceful marriage is a plastic marriage. It's a plastic marriage. Peaceful marriage will only give you peace. At best, we give you a good marriage. So don't go for peaceful marriage. Look for joyful marriage. Joyful marriage is a great marriage. Peaceful marriage is a good marriage. It's a good marriage. In a peaceful marriage, in a joyful marriage, that's what we call thriving marriage that you are talking about. Marriage that is thriving. And thriving is having ing at the back. Thrive, ing at the back. That is to say, it's a work in progress. It's a present continuous tense. There's no time you will have a thrived marriage. There's no time a marriage has thrived. No. It's like when you are driving to Kaduna and you start from Lagos, there's no time you will remove your leg from the throttle until you get to Kaduna. But in marriage, there's no Kaduna anywhere until you breathe your last. Until you keep on working it out, you keep on joking, you keep on doing all manner of things that we are going to mention. So a romantic marriage is a joyful marriage, successful marriage. Which one again is a productive marriage? Productive marriage is a tantalizing marriage. Any good adjective you can call it, but it's beyond peaceful marriage. In a peaceful marriage, which is plastic marriage, that's when you see husband and wife. The wife is at home, the children are in the house, and their dad traveled and is about coming. and he said he has gotten to Baga in Lagos, about entering Lagos. The children, the mother will call the children, everybody, that is coming, everybody, you know that, you know your dad, you know the craziness, you know the craziness of your dad. I don't want to allow. Oh yeah, remove that, everybody off that TV. You have on that fan since morning. Please off that fan. Make sure you fan it. Everybody carry your book, start to read. So the children say, we can't read again. We have finished all our books. There's no book to read again. If there's no book to read, carry your dictionary, start to read your dictionary. Don't read something. If there is no anything to read, go and carry your atlas. Begin to read your atlas. Encyclopedia, carry your encyclopedia. Just begin to read something. I don't want your father wahala. I don't want your father wahala. You say, yes, sir. Yes, oh, yes, marriage. What do you want? I want yam. Yes, oh, yes, sir. I want pounded yam, and it's 11 p.m., 12 p.m. I say, yes, oh, yes, sir. Because that's the only thing that will give peace. They can't touch each other. It's a marriage where if the wife fall on the husband, they are talking to each other, and there's a joke, and the woman laugh and fall on the husband. The man will say, Abu Yahweh, are you mad? There's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you. Who is your mate? Who is your mate? That's the problem. And if you look at every marriage, we didn't start with tragic. We didn't start with traumatic. We didn't start with plastic. No woman will marry you if you are plastic in nature. No woman will marry you if she's traumatized being with you. We started from romantic. So the day they gave you certificate, you were actually at romantic level. So the work we now need to do to keep the romance is what I just want to discuss with you now. Now let's start. Let me quickly explain because of our time. The first one I want to discuss is let me tell the singles, you must build solid foundation. Thriving marriage should start from the time you are building foundation. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 11 says, for other foundation can no man lay than the one that is laid, which is Christ Jesus. It is easy to make marriage thrive if foundation is well laid. It is difficult to make marriage thrive if you have married a boluki, a stubborn, difficult, I call them boluki in our language. If you have married a crazy man, a crazy woman, if you have married a mad, crazy one, don't make the foundational error in that marriage. Don't marry by election. Don't marry by selection. Election means everybody just talking about it. Is it God that is talking about it? Don't marry by selection. Don't marry by manipulation. Don't marry by manipulation. Don't marry by evil consultation, writing names, giving name to all the prophets all around. Don't marry by manipulation. Don't marry by manipulation. Don't marry by manipulation. Don't marry by infatuation. I love him. He's really to take my baby. Without you, my life will be paralyzed. I just have my life is bad. Pastor, he's slapping me. Oh, he's slapping me. But I love him. I'm crazily in love with him. You are right, sister. You are crazy. You are crazy. You are crazy. It's a madness for you to still be running after somebody that is kicking you. It's madness. So after the preparation, the foundation, the second road to a great marriage is adequate preparation. Adequate preparation. People hardly prepare for marriage. They just find themselves in it. People always prepare for wedding. They don't prepare for marriage. They don't prepare for marriage. I've been training a lot of young ones that want to get married, and there's something I noticed. Even people that paid for it, they still struggle to complete it. They still struggle to have to be pushed. I want to meet my vendors. All the vendors, I'll be meeting them today. Won't be able to want to meet our cake baker. That's the one they will be pursuing all around. I want to tell you, if you want to prepare for marriage, you really want to get married well, experts told us that you must have read 20 books before you say, I do. You must read at least 20 books. 20 books on wedding, on marriage, on marriage, on wedding, on what we call it now, on parenting. You must have learned about pregnancy, on delivery, about so many things. I read so many books before getting married, including Complete Woman. There's a book on complete that is called Complete Woman. In the very big book like this, a very big book like this, very big. It tells us about pregnancy, delivery, what is meant. That's where I knew about dilation, trimester, and so many things. So when we enter into the marriage, I knew what to expect. I knew what to expect. So, but a lot of people, they are not ready for that. So adequate preparation. Go for premarital training, attend classes, and so on and so forth. Then number 3, now, if as soon as you prepare and you get married, number 1 thing that is needed in that marriage is not money. It's not even sex. Number 1 thing you need to make that marriage work is called total commitment. Total commitment. Luke chapter 9 verse 62. Luke chapter 9 verse 62 says, and Jesus said unto them, no man, having put his hand upon the plow and looking back, is fit for the kingdom of God. If you lay your hand on the plow and you look back, the Bible says you are not fit for the kingdom of God. That is to say, the kingdom of God is supposed to be enjoyed in that marriage when you are not committed to it. No marriage can thrive without total commitment by both parties involved. That is to say, there's commitment to love, commitment to be faithful, commitment to compromise in favor of each other, commitment to be biased, commitment to defend, commitment to protect, commitment to invest, commitment to put money, commitment to spend time together, commitment to sleep together only and not, commitment to release your money, commitment to be vulnerable to each other, commitment to defend, commitment to protect. You must be committed. Commitment to focus each other. For commitment to be seeing your wife as the most beautiful woman, even when she's 9 months pregnant, even when breast is no more standing and everything is flowing down. Commitment to see her as babe all the days of your life. So you must be committed to your spouse. You must be committed to your marriage. You must be committed to your marriage vow. You must continue. You must be committed to yes, I do. So the best thing that it's not yes, I do that sustain marriage. You want to know what sustain marriage? What sustain marriage is called? Yes, I still do. Yes, I still do. The woman cannot become pregnant 1 year, 2, 3 years into the marriage. Yes, I still do. The man is sick or lost his job. Yes, I still do. Yes, I do. It's a promise. Yes, I still do. It's a commitment. Yes, I do. It's a commitment. If there's no yes, I still do, then it will become yes, I did. Yes, I did. I used to do, but no more. So you must be committed. Another thing, you must be committed to learning. You must be committed to reading books. Committed are so many now, but you have to get the right one. You have to get the right one. Those of you follow me at Bisi Adewale on Instagram, I think the next 2 days, you are going to see an announcement about 31 days marriage makeover boot camp. 31 day total marriage boot camp, online boot camp, where you are going to be giving. In the last few weeks, my family and my team, we have been busy recording all these videos, 31 of them, and you will own them for the rest of your life. What we want to do is, I think from Wednesday, you can pre-order it at the very low price. So watch out. If you are following me, watch out on at Bisi Adewale. If you are not following me, go there quickly and do it. So you must be committed to attending programs. You must be committed to growing together. You must be committed to serving each other and servicing each other, serving each other and servicing each other. You must be committed to one marriage for one lifetime. One marriage. You must close the back door. You must never open the back door. Your wife must be the most beautiful in your eyes, no matter what happens. So let me go to number 5 now. Number 5 now. You must be okay. Number 5 is continuous nourishment. Continuous nourishment. After the commitment, then you must continue to nourish your marriage. Proverbs 27:23. You must continue to nourish. Nourishment also means you are learning, you are growing, you are becoming better. You are becoming a better husband than the boy she married. You are learning, you are attending program, you are growing, you are becoming better. You are learning new things. You are not having POP. There is something that is known as POP. POP simply means pride of performance. Pride of performance. We have been married for 15 years. We have been married for 25 years. What else do you want to teach us? What is it that, and they've been keeping married for 6 months. What else have we not known? There's no time you will graduate from the school of marriage. You must be continue to nourish it. Then we have number 5, we have playfulness. Playfulness. Playfulness is another thing that makes your marriage thrive. You must be able to play. You must not be repugnant to playing. You must not outgrow playing. Children love playing, so you must be children in marriage. You must be childlike. You must be able to play. You must beat each other, and run from bedroom to the kitchen and play together. You must throw pillow to each other, enter into the bedroom when she's betting, when he's dating, play together, play, shock each other. Aha. Then number 6, romance is another thing. You must be committed to romance. This is where many African men and women are missing it. You must be committed to romance. If your marriage is not romantic, it will be plastic. If you don't do anything about it, it will become traumatic, and it can end up being tragic. God put Song of Solomon in the middle of the Bible. In the middle of the Bible to show that in the middle of your marriage should be romance. And romance is not sex. Sex is not romance. Romance can lead to sex. But when husband and wife want to make love, and they are kissing each other in bed, they are holding each other, they are fondling each other, that is not romance. That is foreplay. That is foreplay. The one we call romance, it may not even, it can be done outside. You are going down, you hold hand, that is romance. You dated each other, you take each other out, that is romance. You are coming in, you bought a flower for her, maybe 1,500 flower, 500, even 200 flower rose, that's romance. You send her a text message, that is romance. That is romance. And please let me be careful to say this. A lot of women always think romance belongs to the man. That is wrong. Romance should be mutual. If your husband is not romancing you, romance him. Talk to him. Sit down on his lap. Take him out. Dating should be mutual. Most women normally wait that. Take me out. Brethren, we are in this marriage together. We are in this marriage together. You can just go to one hotel, one eatery, and call your husband, sweetheart, I'm so Sheraton Hotel. Can you come and meet me there? I've booked a weekend for us there. I want to finish you here. I've never seen a man that will not like that. My daughter did not hear that. My daughter, Tosha, that baby is distracting her. Let me touch her. I say, you book an hotel, you book a hotel for my boy. At times, you just take and say, baby, meet me in place. Meet me in so. If there's grandma very close, you go and drop your baby with grandma, and it's just you, because 3 is a crowd. So if marriage must be romantic, everybody must. Romantic is in the mind. Romance is in the mind. Then you show it in your attitude, in your action. You touch each other carelessly. You are inside the car, your hand is on the lap of your husband or your wife, and you are stroking it. The man you are touching his lap will never get angry with you, no matter what you do. You place your hand upon the shoulder of each other. When we want to be romantic, you don't know the head or the follower, the leader or the follower. You get to the same level. You touch each other in the noses. You play with each other. You kiss regularly. You hug regularly. You peck each other. You neck each other. I'm not talking about sex now. I'm not talking about sex now. Aha. So please have fun. That is romance. So romance is activities. Even at times outside the bedroom, of course, romance will lead to more sex in your marriage, and it will lead to real joy. It will lead to more sex, and it will lead to real joy. Spending time together, talking passionately, enjoying each other. Then the last one, the last one, which is number 7, is tantalizing sex life. You don't want your marriage to thrive, you must have tantalizing sex life. Tantalizing sex life is a kind of sex life that is growing better. You are exploring each other. It's not the kind of sex where you just say the man be on top and you lie down there like a stockfish all the days of your life, and you close your eyes as like somebody getting injection. And that is not what we are talking about. You don't talk because you are deaf. When they talk to you, you are not hearing because you are deaf, and you don't talk because you are dumb. They say, open your lap, say, leave me alone, do the thing you want to do and let me sleep. And throw your bomb, say, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. It's the tantalizing sex life. We pursue each other, we seduce each other. The husband called the wife called the husband. You dress sexy in the house, you call him to sleep with you. You call him, you touch each other, you romance each other. There is a definite deep love play in that marriage. I mean, foreplay in the marriage. That is what is called tantalizing sex life. I think with this little of my debate, I've been able to convince and not convince you that excellent, thriving marriage is good for you, is good for your future, is good for your destiny. Thank you, the co-debater and the timekeeper, accurate timekeeper.
Wow.
That bless every one of you.
Wow. This is super. This is super. In the comment section, please begin to drop your nuggets there. The things that you picked from these teachings, please begin to drop them in the comment section. We want to see them. We want to see them. Papa has done fantastic great to this title, to this topic. So please, yes, wow. Please begin to drop it in the comment section. Yes. In the comments, say yes, that's it. Wow. Let's switch on the siren. Let's switch it on. Yes. Let's applaud Papa. Let's applaud him, because this is awesome. And I like the fact that he started from what will help the singles into how to build it up into marriage. You know, he started by telling us the different types of marriage that we have. You know, one of the captions I wrote for this thing, yes, it's wonderful, yes. One of the captions I wrote for this post when I was posting, I said that some people in their marriage, they are just married. They are just married. It's just like they are managing the marriage, you know. Yeah, somebody said foreplay is important when having sex. It's very important, very important. And he mentioned it as well. You know, you see them married and they are just managing the marriage. In fact, I've seen scenarios where the woman will tell me that, see, the only thing that is keeping them in this marriage is just their children. That once their children are, they will move. You know, things like that. And that's why we have picked this topic, that is not just about, yes, giving that appearance of your marriage is working, which he has done a great job also giving us 5 points. He said, if you want to make your marriage work, it takes work. And if the marriage won't work too, you naturally. That's why sometimes I just laugh when I see some people make some comments on some posts, you know, that see marriage, Ari, there's no they say something like there's no formula there's no formula for marriage. Just do you. Just do you. And I just wonder that, what do you mean by just do you? People that are doing you, at the end of the day, you will see myriads of divorce everywhere. Divorce news everywhere. You see people collapsing, just managing. But if you put that intentionality into place, that's when your marriage can enter into that romantic and blissful stage. You understand? So that's it. For everyone that is on this call, please pay attention to this thing. Pay close attention. And please, if you're not following Pastor Bisi Adewale yet, please follow him now. Just go and follow him at Bisi Adewale, on Instagram. He's also on Facebook. He's on LinkedIn. He's on TikTok. He's on Instagram as well. Stalwart Lovers, welcome. So good to have you. So good to have you, the Stalwart Lovers. All right, so that's it. That's very, very important. And if you're here too, that you're not following us yet at Love and Emotions Hub, please follow. We're on YouTube and we're on Facebook. We have lots of videos there. So, Papa, I'm going to ask this question, sir, for singles. A lot of singles will say something like, in fact, one does message me today. I know we dealt with that topic yesterday, but I just wanted to say something about it. Somebody said, I posted something. When I posted this flyer of today, you know, I've been posting for like 3 days now. Sent the message and said something like, give us money too now. That give us money too so that we can marry. The person is a male. And in my mind, I'm like, do you think that what you actually need is money? I feel, I know of a shorty, because we mentioned yesterday that there are plenty other more important things that you need aside money as a man. A lot of men don't marry because they feel that they still need money. So the question now is that how much money or how much more money do you want to have before you actually get married? And I know for one that you as a person, you didn't have all the money before you started off. So I want you to have a word, sir, to those men out there.
For single out there that wanted to get married, what you need is regular income. Regular income. When you're, no matter how small it is, regular income that is progressive. You are prospect of moving forward. You see, many people will say, I want to make sure that I become a chartered accountant before I get married. That's a career plan. When you get married, he said, I want to make sure I have 5 million naira in my account before getting married. I have to have 20 million in my account. There's no amount of money that you have that is enough for the family life. So make sure you have regular income and live according to that income and grow together. Grow together. Money should not be the basis of your love life. Money should not be the basis of your marriage. If you are waiting to make it big like Dangote, you may never get married. And if you eventually get married, you will be getting married when the children of your mate are graduating in the university. So anything you're supposed to do, I always want people to get married in their 20s. I always want people to get married in their 20s, especially ladies. Especially ladies from age 25. You are ripe enough, because the peak of the biology of a lady is 25. From 25, you begin to go down little by little until you reach 50, and you get the stop. From age 0, a woman begin to grow up, a girl begin to grow up. By the time you reach age 13, 14, the reality of the growth will show. The reality of the growth, when breasts begin to come out, begin to menstruate, and in the next 5, 10 years, she begin to pick up, she begin to develop. Hip will be showing, his curve will be showing. She's becoming a real female, ready to become a mother. When she reaches age 25, she plateaus and she begins to drop little by little. So the strength is better to raise children with your strength 26, 27, 30, 31 than when you are now getting 28. I know somebody who got married at 30, 37 or 38. By the time he get to around by the time the children were getting to enter secondary school, that's where he retired. So early marriage, I'm not talking about teenage marriage now. Youthful marriage is very good. So get married as soon as possible. There are so many doors that will never open to you until you get married. Because the Bible says, he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing and obtaineth favor of the Lord. There are some faithful elements for every good marriage. Then this faithful element, go to your church, go and see all men that park their cars today in church. Ask them, how many of them had cars by the time they were getting married? We discovered that it's less than 5% among Nigerian men. Less than 5%. So it's not money, but commitment, love, focus, and the fear of God.
Wow, thank you so much, sir, for that. Thank you so much for that. I have one more question, which will be for the single ladies now. So I've addressed the single men. For the single ladies that are saying something like, nobody's coming or things like that, what would be your word to them?
It's coming.
I mean, not really their own kind of guy. So do you want?
If no. Are you there?
Yes, you, sir. Where are we to, sir? Where are we to, sir?
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
If we have two sets of women, some will say nobody is coming. Another one will say the kind of people that are coming are not my time. Let me first answer the one that says the people that are coming are not my type. If the one that are coming are not your type, that means you have a standard. Dear girl, please create your own men that are your type. Manufacture them. So you have power to manufacture. When you see women that are talking like that, it's greediness that is killing them. They have a standard of salary that they are, the man must have. Maybe it must be 6 figures, he must be driving a car. But go and ask all these girls. Their fathers never had a car. They said, I want to reject this poverty. So they thought that marriage is an ATM that will remove their poverty. They think that wealth is sexually transmitted. So they are looking for men to sexually transmit wealth into their generation. It's poverty mentality. And that's why you see them in their 40s, in their 50s, and they are not getting married. The second one are the people who genuinely men are not going into. The answer is, number one, check your dressing. Number two, check another one, check your attitude. Your attitude may be just that you don't laugh. That may be the problem. You don't laugh. When men are talking, who will call you to marry? If your wife was not laughing, will you call her to marry her? Just get, some of them in church, when you greet them, they just say, bless, bless you. They just remove their eye. Nobody will call you. But when you laugh together, when you laugh, when people accept you, people love you. So your character, your attitude, then your association, people you surround yourself with, people you surround yourself. So I want all the guests to listen to that.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. So if you have questions, please drop your questions, please. Drop your questions so that we can attend to them. Yes. We're about rounding off now. So please, if you have questions, please drop your questions so that Papa can attend to them now before he goes. So just as to recap things that we've been saying since you mentioned the things that you should know. The things that you should know. First of all, it started with the kinds of marriage, the traumatic, the tragic, the plastic, and then the blissful, the joyful, yes, or the blissful marriage. Then from there we went into the things that you should know, how to metamorphose. You understand, from singlehood into married life, the things, the ingredients that you need: playfulness, tantalizing sex life, romance, continuous nourishment, commitment. He said it that when you start off in marriage, the first thing you need is commitment. And that's why one of the divorce rate is very high these days, because commitment level has dropped. I mean, like, everybody just feels like at the slightest provocation or slightest inconvenience, I can just say, I can't do this anymore. I'm tired. You're tired of what exactly? You're tired of what? Papa dropped one video. I saw one video on his page few days ago where there was this lady that went to court. I think it was court that she went to. And what was her complaint? That her husband was making too much food for her, that he had made her increase in size. She has gained weight. And I'm like, wow. In fact, the judge said, are you out of your mind? What a lot of ladies are looking for, that they have been praying for over how many years of their life, that they've been married to their husband, that their husband will not even do one thing like this. You have somebody that will be cooking for you on a steady. Exactly, on a steady, and you are complaining. What is the issue? You know, so a lot of this mind reset, and a lot of this mind reset will come from people's regular trainings. Go for regular trainings, read, get knowledge. Daddy has a lot of books. What are you looking for? There's no area that he doesn't have book on. There's no area. Sex, romance, relationship, childbirth, children raising and rearing. There's no one that he doesn't have. Yes, behavior, attitude. There's no one he does not have book on. So get yourself with knowledge. Get yourself with knowledge. And before you know what's happening, you will have a tantalizing marriage. Just like what we're looking for, tantalizing marriage. So if you're on this call and you're not following at Bisi Adewale, please follow him now. And if you're not following at Love and Emotions Hub, please follow us. We'll have loads of materials for you on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, and everywhere. And also, I introduced a book to you, Attracting and Retaining the Right Man Made Easy. This is my book here. Attracting and Retaining the Right Man Made. In fact, I remember when Daddy read this book, he said, wow, I'm proud of you, son. I can never forget when he said that thing. Papa, I can never forget when you said that thing.
It's a powerful book. It's a powerful book. I want everybody to get this. I personally endorse this book. Let everybody that really wants a good and great marriage go and get it immediately and read it. Just the way you will like my book is what is inside. Very powerful book. And when an author of more than 100 books, more than 120 books say a book is good, you can go to the market with it. You can place your money on it. So it's a good work we have been able to do on that book.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So and then my wife is coming up with a course for children, for women who are just delivered, to avoid postpartum depression. So if you're on this call and you are somebody who is maybe you're pregnant, or you are waiting on God, or you just delivered, you're a new mom, please jump on the course. Click on our link in bio to register. Registration is going on. Yes, the title of the course is Postpartum and Purpose. One of the things I like about this course is that it's not only talking about postpartum and the depression and the things that come with it, it's also talking about purpose, because a lot of women, immediately they give birth like this, I don't even know what happens. It's just like they forget about their life, forget about everything. So how do you pick up purpose back even after delivery? You know, so those are the things that we're talking about in the course. And Papa also mentioned about a boot camp, a 31 days total marriage boot camp that they are doing, which is starting very soon. So please, for you that are following him, I've told you that you should follow him. So when you follow him, you will see it on his page there. You can register for the boot camp. One thing I can tell you for sure, I've done his courses. I attend his program like pure water. Do you understand? So I've seen him teach these things over and over, new things every time. So I'm a recipient. I'm a recipient of what he dishes out, and I know the value that he dishes out. Do you understand? So when you jump on this course, we know for sure that you will get so much from it. So if you have questions, please drop your questions. We're ending this very soon. So, sir, okay, somebody said something. Reading of books by the youth of this day is a great problem. Sir, how can we instill this principle into our youth of today. So, Papa, that's a question for you, sir.
That is why we are doing a lot of video training. Youth of now, they love videos, they love ebooks. So we are reaching them where they find themselves. In fact, on my website now, familacourses.com, there is a course for those of you that are yet to get married. Choosing a life partner academy. Choosing a life partner academy. In those days, we don't do things like that. Go to Famila. Famila is FAMILA. Courses.com. We are going to watch about 15 videos about how to choose a life partner. There is something called red flag. We discover 70 red flags. You will see it there. There is another one called green flags. We discovered 31 green flags. We recorded it as a video. So if they don't want to read books, they want to watch video, there's video for them. They want ebooks, there's ebook for them. So nobody has excuse. And people that are married, 31 days boot camp, I think from Wednesday, we turn everything around. So every day there'll be a video. Every day there'll be a video. So for 31 days, by the time you finish that, you become a shattered wife and a shattered husband. So if they don't want to read books,
all right, thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir. So since we don't have any question yet, believe that everybody is satisfied. So we would like to know what's your parting words, sir, for singles. What would be your final words for singles? So there are 3 categories now. We have singles that are not in any relationship yet, but they are looking forward to entering a relationship. That's number 1. The second one is those who are in a relationship presently. Yes. Then the third one would be for the married people. For the married people, what would be your word for these 3 categories, sir? On the final note.
The first one, people that are not in any relationship yet, take your time. Don't rush into it. Marriage is a journey of 50 years, plus or minus some years. It's a journey. So you don't rush into that kind of thing and get information, read books, read a lot of books. That's what helped me. When we're growing up as a youth, I read so much. Oh, they've helped me to type the name of the course online. Yes. FamilaCourses.com. I think they type it at the right time. Click on that link, on that particular course, and go straight to go and learn. Unfortunately for you, we are in promo. It's supposed to be 12,000 naira. I think it's 2,000 naira today. 2,000 naira. Just go and download. Just 2,000 naira. Go there and you are going to learn. So take your time and get the right one. And please let me balance taking time. When you see, I met a boy in Abuja. He's 45. He's been working for more than 15 years. And he said he's taking his time. I say, no, drop the time. Don't take it. Don't stop taking your time. There is time at the age of 45. He has cars, houses, and then I'm taking my time. No, something is wrong, fundamentally wrong with you. When you are above 30 and you've been working, please stop taking your time. It's time to get married. I'm advocate of good marriage so that you can start destiny. You can start purpose at the right time. You can start purpose. I married my wife when she was 25. I was 29 when I married her. I even think I got married late. I wanted to get married at 27. And immediately we got married, we started our purpose. Can you imagine if I'm not here married today? All those 120-something, I won't have focus. So for people to believe in you, for you to even be responsible to face life and destiny, family will just be coming and taking your money because they know that you don't have you don't have anything to do. But immediately you get married, they know that this one is responsible. If somebody wanted to call me, if they call me, I'm not picking or they can't reach me, they call my wife. So because you now have a key holder, you have a key holder. And I discovered that what I wouldn't have been able to do in 10 years, my wife and I did it in 1 year after our wedding. What we wouldn't be able to do in 10 years, we were able to cover it in 1 year. It's thing I've been struggling to do. By the time we sat down together, we plan together, we pray together, we combine our resources, and my wife will just suggest, let's go this person, let's go this person. This suggestion was just coming in. People I wouldn't have had opportunity to. So our connection bank just exploded. People she knew in the office, people I knew in the office. Please leverage on this. Those of you that are married, there are some people your wife knew, leverage on it. There are some people your husband leverage on it. Put everything. That is why it's bad. When people that are close to you, you are the one that is spoiling your husband in front of them. When he need help from them, they will block it. They will say, that's your husband that is not serious. That's your husband. In the office, my wife celebrated me. The day I went to her office, everybody were looking forward. Everybody were looking forward. When she was having one birthday, I did a balance, a very big, giant card, romantic card. You are the only tomato in my pepper. You are the angel wearing skirt and blouse. I wrote everything. I went to DHL office. I sent it to her office in the morning. She woke up in the morning, went to the office. I woke up, went to DHL. She didn't know anything. By the time the card arrived, everybody in KPMG then gathered together, Madam Adewale, oh, what it is. Girls that are no mad, that were no man, say, I will marry a pastor, so pastor are romantic. People, the day I visited the place, oh, everybody was waiting for me. And you know what? That connection helped us and is still helping us till today. And I wouldn't have known them if I'm not married to her. Don't stop taking your time when you are 30, 31. It's time for the time to take you. It's time for the time to go and get married. But when you are still a teenager, early youth, 21, 22, take your time to choose rightly and everything. The Lord will bless you. And those of us, let me round it up, those of us that are married, get committed and keep learning. Keep learning. There's no time you will know it all. Even those of us that are experts, I have more than 5 emails that I receive every day. I'm currently undergoing a course in the US on marriage now. I paid in dollars. I'm currently undergoing a course in the US. So you don't think you know it all. We call it POP. POP is supposed to be plaster of Paris. You know plaster of Paris, the way they used to do POP in our house. And the one I'm looking at in my screen now, in my room now, in my studio now, will be there forever. It won't improve. It won't change. It will be like that 20 years to come. And that's exactly what happened to you when you have pride of performance. I've been married for 16 years. What do you want to teach us? What do you know? What did you know? You that don't know the difference between plastic and traumatic marriage until today.
Exactly.
You didn't even know. Then they need to call plastic marriage, then call traumatic marriage until today. Many of you that have been married do not even know the right definition of love, the right definition of marriage.
Yes. Yes.
Right? You don't even know the difference between foreplay and romance till today. You didn't even know. When we say romance, a lot of men they are thinking about sex. And that's not romance. Romance is not sex at all. It's activity. I touch you, you touch me, I hug you, I kiss you. This kissing may not even be for sex. I touch your ear, I play with your head, I place your head on my lap, I sing for you, we dance together. That's romance. We beat each other, we pursue each other to bedroom, to kitchen. Aha! We enter into the bedroom, into the kitchen to cook together. That's romance. Ah, thank you, young Degram. I'm always thinking about sex. That is it, and it's not. Yeah. But when you are romantic, your sex life will explode.
Yeah.
Yes. Life will explode. You hide at the back of the car, at the back of the door. Your wife want to enter into the house, and she was looking for you. Where is my husband? Where is my husband? And you just jump out of the door and say, "Ojuju Kalaba." Ooh, that is marriage. Living with your friend. So don't build a symmetry. That's tragic marriage. Don't build a prison. That's a traumatic marriage. Don't build a hostel. That is plastic marriage. Build a palace. Build a palace where God will be glorified. Thank you, and God bless you.
Wow, Papa, we can't thank you enough, sir. We can't thank you enough, sir. This is huge for us, sir. This is huge for us. And we're so glad that everybody on this call too. Yes, please let us appreciate Papa, please. I'm saying thank you, sir. I'm saying interesting. Papa, we are so glad. We are so glad. We are very honored, sir. We are very honored. If you're not following Papa on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, on LinkedIn, please start following him now at Bisi Adewale. Very, very important. His courses are out there. His books are out there. Please get on them. Jump on them. I'm telling you, you see now, he said he's even doing it. Ekepen said, God bless you, Papa. Yes, yes, yes. He even said he's doing a course. Yeah, thank you so much, sir. A course in the USA on marriage. Can you imagine? After writing 125 books, and you have not even written one book, you are still saying that, I've been married for this, and all that. So you see, is somebody we should follow. So if you have not gotten our book, this is our book here, Attracting and Retaining the Right Man Made Easy. Very, very important. Just click on our link in bio to get it. Click on our link in bio to get it. Papa, we are so glad. We are so glad, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Yes, David too says, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
David says, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, my dear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Regards to mommy, sir. Regards to mommy. We can release it, sir. We can release it, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Have a great day, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So, just as we round off, this is our book here. Attracting and Retaining the Right Man Made Easy. If you need the soft copy or the hard copy, you can get it on our link in bio. Right now, we are on a promo, and the promo is ending on the 10th of this month. Please jump on it. Jump on it. And tomorrow happens to be our wedding anniversary, so you can celebrate us. You know, if you want to send us anything, we are here for you. You know, so we know that we're being a blessing to you, and we thank God for the opportunity He has given us to be able to be a blessing. So if you are not following us yet at Love and Emotions, or please start following us now. We have loads of content for you, so many things for you, and we have a course right now that is by my wife. The title of the course is Postpartum